It's showtime.
Next Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day. So, if you want to, go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
In time, you will call me Master. Then I am your master.
Welcome, everyone. We are here on Pete Norman Court in the Larry Call Gymnasium on the campus of Highland Community College in Freeport, Illinois. This is your guy, the Marvelous One, Marvelous Mark Masters, along with the Sultan of Sound, Jim Yeager. And we are here for another Highland Cougar basketball matchup. Tonight's opponent, the Marshalltown Tigers, the Region 11 I don't know if you want to call it member of the Region 11 group. There's only 3 of them in there. It involves some pretty doggone good teams, though. Southeastern Iowa, the team the Cougars defeated a few days ago, and the high-powered Indian Hills Basketball Club, who will come into town tomorrow to face the Cougars. Tried to get on the NJCAA site, and of course I could not. To get the Tigers' record, I believe it is under 500, although again, they're playing some really good competition in their own region, so don't let that fool you. Cougars come into the matchup tonight 18-8. Luke Norman tied with Nathan Courtney for the all-time wins. I believe it is 6th place. If he can get 2 more victories, a 20-win season's nothing to shout about, but then he'll be sole possessor of 5th place on the all-time Cougar wins list. Of course, his father, the Hall of Famer Pete Norman, leads the way with 395 career victories. That one probably not going to get touched anytime soon. But once again, the Marshalltown Tigers, a team that used to come to the William Bear Classic tournament quite often, haven't for the last few years, but still a Division 11 or Region 11 participant, which has been Southeastern Iowa the last few years. Southeastern won the William Bear Classic tournament this season, and beating the Cougars badly. The Cougars got some revenge as they beat them by, I don't even remember what the score was. I think it was like an 82-60 some odd, 67-68. A good, healthy victory for the Cougars. I think it was by 10-12. That was last Saturday. And the next HMC broadcast will be Highland versus Indian Hills tomorrow here at 3 o'clock. The Marvelous One, Mark Masters, will not be in attendance, so I'm not sure who the Sultan of Sound will drag in here kicking and screaming to cover Are you willing? You going to talk today?
If you want me to.
Well, that'd be great.
Okay.
We were really worked up with before the Southeastern Iowa game, so I understand why you wanted to take a breather.
Well, I know you needed some insight because having been at the Sauk Valley game on Tuesday, huge game, huge win. I thought maybe you might like a little color as we head into the home stretch here.
We can do some here. Nothing wrong with that at all. Again, the Cougars won their 25th Arrowhead Conference Championship outright with the season sweep of Sauk Valley. They did it on a Ramin Hinton 3-ball. I thought it was to give the Cougars the lead, but it was tied, I believe, correct?
No, Ramin's 3 gave the Cougars the lead with 2.8 seconds left in the game. So we were all knotted up. Ramin hit the 3, and that ended up being the last score. They ended up being the winning basket.
Okay.
And it was a thing of beauty. I tell you, it was a beautiful, nice little crossover step back.
Well, that'll work. I did see the Demetrius Johnson crossover at the end of the Illinois Valley game as well. Check that out here on HMC. The only place you can watch your Highland Cougar sports is here on HMC. You can't watch it anywhere else, so you might as well stick with us here tonight.
Yeah, hell of a highlight.
Anyways, Craig, let's go.
Buckle up, weirdos. This one's going to be a good one.
And now the starting lineup for your Highland Cougars. At one guard, a 6'5" freshman from Chicago, number 1, Ramin Hinton. At another guard, a 6-foot freshman from Chicago, number 2, Marquand Adams. At a third guard, a 6'5" sophomore from Chicago, or number 3, Big Smooth Johnny Melvin. At one forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Belgrade, Serbia, the Serbian assassin, number 22, Milos Kovacevic. And at the other forward, a 6'6" forward from Chicago, or number 24, Demarius Blunge. The Cougars are coached in his 3rd season by Mr. Luke Norman.
Regulators, mount up. We're coming.
And we're set to roll here. The Cougars will be moving right to left on your TV screens tonight. They'll come out in their home white jerseys with orange letters and numbers trimmed in blue. The Tigers will come out in their road blue jerseys. Is that a dark blue?
I would say a dark blue.
Okay, dark blue jerseys with yellow numbers and letters. Oh, no, I guess it's not him. Number 23 will be Shango. Will jump it with the Serbian assassin. Cougars 18-8 on the season, looking for their 2nd victory over a Region 11 opponent in 3 days, or at least 3 games, with the other one coming in tomorrow. We're ready.
We're ready. Are you ready?
Probably not. Big Smooth with the mismatched shoes. They are Kobe's, he says. They're just different colored shoes as far as I know. And we are off and running. Up, down low, and scored it. Ramin Hinton, he's feeling good tonight. He's hoping to get a good game from him. Cougars on the board here, 2-0 early here. Sisk in the corner there. He's going to come to the top of the key, now drive the lane. He'll go up strong, no good. Ball tipped, and Splunge will come down with it. He'll kick it up to Hinton. Hinton cannot get to it. And we saw way too many of that last Saturday. Wide open players in the pass, 2 or 3 steps in front of him, and it turns into a turnover. 19:35 left first half. We just get underway here. The Cougars leading 2-0.
Well, as you said, the guys are excited coming into this game. I think that's proof of it. Right, just getting a little too excited. Got a fast break, 3 on none. Just let them a little too much.
Again, high off that win over Sauk Valley in exciting fashion as well.
Well, you got the big win over Southeastern Iowa. Really important, kind of grudge match win over Sauk. you got this big game with Marshalltown today, and then you got a big game tomorrow. Woo-hoo. You're going to have a lot of energy coming into the game right now.
That's Obania with the bucket. Fouls on Milos. Got him up in the air on the pump fake. Free throw up and in. 3-2 Marshalltown here. 9:10 left to go first half.
I tell you, having been in the crowd, sitting real close to the court to that game at Sauk Valley on Tuesday, I gained a whole new appreciation for the psychological warfare that Marquand Adams engages in. To say that the man is a talker on the court is a bit of an understatement. He's getting in the opponent's heads the entire game, so I suggest you watch for that today.
All righty. Another basket underneath here in an and one free throw. Singal with the bucket and a chance for the and one free throw. Cougars need to corral their excitement here and get back to what made them the Arrowhead Conference champs. 6-2, Tiger leads early here, 18:46 to go. Marquand looking for a screen roll here with Milos. He'll take it over in the corner to Hinton. Ramin can hit the three, looks short, and it is. But Marquand will pull up the board. Inside to Milos. Milos up with the left hand, off the glass, no good. Milos pretty good, big smooth, and tips the ball away, and the Cougars will come up with it. Good steal by the Cougars. Hinton open in the corner for three. Big smooth will take it at the top of the key, no good. Milos trying to get the rebound. Can't come up with it.
That one.
Yep.
All about positioning.
4-point lead for the Tigers here. And the Cougars played Southeastern Iowa last Saturday. They're playing Marshalltown today, and then Indian Hills tomorrow. All three members, and the only members of the Region 11. Jumper on the way short. Big Smooth will pick up the board. Johnny gonna take it to the hole. Up, tough shot. Can't get it. Aye.
Fun fact, at the Cougars Mixer, the fellowship get-together that I was lucky enough to attend, got to have sit down and break bread with Johnny Melvin.
Nice.
Fun story for you. Johnny Melvin's dad is actually nicknamed Big Smooth.
Oh, sweet.
So I don't know how you managed to do it, but you somehow psychically figured out to call him by his dad's nickname.
Well, I hope Daddy Melvin enjoys the call. If he's listening, I hope so. That was just something I thought he'd like, and hot dog. I got that one. Big Smooth hits the second free throw.
Little Smooth.
I don't know, Big Smooth just rolls off the tongue so nicely.
It flows.
That should be offensive.
That's a charge.
And they got it.
Yep. Give him the push. Giving him the business.
6-3. Tigers with the lead. Cougars have the ball, though. Marquand, a freshman, along with Hinton. Hopefully those two are back next season. Unforced errors. Adams loses the ball out of bounds. There's so much turnover on rosters.
Yes. We get a lot of one and outs at this program, which is, I understand from a functional perspective why that happens, but it's also disappointing. I mean, look, community college is it's a high turnover rate as is with, students here for 2, maybe 3 years at most.
Right.
So we already don't get a lot of time with these kids, but yeah, the one and outs are the ones that are really.
Well, and it could be one thing, could be a player not getting a lot of time. It could be a player being so good that they got a better option, like Grant Crusader, Indiana State. You can't turn that down.
Well, a lot of these guys, too, are coming in. I mean, this is their second year of college ball. We recruited them away from another program last year, so we were only going to get 1 year out of them anyway.
That's true. Jumper by Shango. Lead now 8-3, 5-point lead for the Tigers.
But it would be nice if we can get Ramin and Quan back next year. That's a great foundation for the team. That's a wonderful foundation. I mean, this year, the only returners we have are Johnny and Key. Johnny Melvin and Key Power, the only two who came back.
Demarius Splunge heading to the line for 2 from Chicago Orr.
Demarius.
Demarius?
That's why I wanted a headset. I needed to correct you.
Okay. I'll try. They're only calling him by a different name the whole doggone season.
I know Johnny was really riding me about getting names wrong, so I'm here to fix that. So
Okay.
I don't want
appreciate
Johnny to yell at me anymore.
Okay. Second free throw up and in. Cougars cut the lead to 3 here.
I mean, it's nice that the guys watch the games. It's nice that the guys watch it back and actually don't mute it.
That's going to say,
nice.
It's nice that they listen to the game. Watching it's one thing. That's probably kind of like you have to.
Yeah.
Oh, you blew that one, Chief.
Could not come up with that. Not going on the highlight reel for Marshalltown.
Nice pass by Big Smooth.
There you go, Demarius.
Demarius Splunge, timeout taken, I believe, by Highland. 16-18 left to go first half. Marshalltown with the early lead, 8-7. Want to watch the end of this ball game? Stick with us. You can only see it here on HMC. Welcome back. 6:18 left to go first half. Marshalltown visitors from Region 11 coming to town here. They have the early lead. Full court pressure now, I believe, by the Cougars. Burrows and Single.
So, Mark, Marshalltown is in Iowa.
Correct.
Make that clear, as are the other 2 Regional 11 teams. Now, do you know why all of the corn in Illinois leans to the west?
Not quite sure. I'm sure you're going to give me that one.
Because Iowa sucks.
I appreciate that one.
It's a geography joke.
I appreciate that one. I like that.
I don't like Iowa. I'll say it. I'm on the record.
Burrows with the jumper.
People can send their hate mail to markmasters@gmail.com.
No, that would be SOS here at Highland. Adams gonna drive, banging.
Juan, get up, buddy.
Ball taken away. Good defense there by the Tigers.
Got to go strong if you're going to go in like
Alley-oop,
that.
and at least he made it. Obania with the bucket.
I got to be honest, I get the sense that our guys were kind of underestimating Marshalltown coming into this.
Again, I'm not sure specifically. Again, the Wi-Fi here not really up to snuff. I was going to look up Marshalltown's record, and I couldn't get into it. But last time I've checked, I thought it was like a 10-16 record. Nothing to write home about.
Not a great season for them.
No, but again, they're playing good ball clubs. So, and they, I believe they lost to Southeastern Iowa in overtime. I think they got to play them again. It was their first meeting this season. So they can play with the big teams. Another alley-oop. This time they get it. Obania throws down a two-hander. I don't know, is this a possible, what they call a trap game? Everyone looking forward to Indian Hills coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, overlooking.
Again, with the bad record, that should be goaltending, but we'll take the bucket for Hinton.
It went anyway.
That's right. Timeout taken most likely by Highland again. 14-19 left to go in the first half. 5-point lead for Marshalltown. They lead 14-9. This is your HMC broadcast. Stick with us, everyone. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back here, your HMC broadcast. The Sultan of Sound, Jim Yeager with the marvelous one, Mark Masters here. The Cougars facing Marshalltown. This game was postponed about a month ago-ish.
A little less than a month ago.
Give or take. With some snow issues, I was afraid with the weather yesterday we might have a similar issue, but the people in Illinois know how to clean up the roads, so thank goodness for that. Burrow's going to kick it on over. That's Sisk. 3 ball on the way from Singal, and wow, he drained that one from deep. He's got 6 points, and now an 8-point lead for the Tigers, 17-9. Air Canada has just checked in. Cyrus Noel along with D2 Demetrius Johnson. Hinton, nice ball fake.
Nice beam.
No good. Cougars struggling on the inside easy layups here. Missed several. Down the corner here for Shango. Shango gonna go baseline. No, way up at the top now. Down low, Obania. And they're gonna call a travel. Good call, Salt in the Sound.
Walkity walk walk.
And the Salt in the Sound has a nice big TV here that he can watch.
It's big because it's right in front of me.
Well, I'm not saying it's a 70-incher. And we put it on the far back wall there.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
I mean, I do have a projector. I guess we could try that sometime.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be a little bit weird?
You could watch yourself shoot the 3 on against the wall.
Be like having a Titantron in a college football game or something.
We'd be cooler just to have it.
Yeah, we would.
I don't know how much it would help the players, but we'd still be cool. Ball knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Cougars, trailing 17-9 with just over 13 minutes to go in the half. Again, Cougars maybe a little overconfident here. Again, 2 big victories. And a team that doesn't have the greatest record. Maybe sense a little letdown here for the Cougars. Shot clock at 5. Splunge will go all the way to the rack and got it.
Hey.
Demarius Splunge, 6 points now for him, and a 6-point lead for the Tigers.
See, I don't like this. Now, you see Cyrus is playing D, but he's facing up, right? He's trying to get out in front of his man. That makes me very nervous.
Jump hook, no good, and Big Smooth here with the rebound.
That style of defense has really not worked out for us the last several games. So, I mean, I understand why you go to it, but record hasn't been on our side.
That is true, and if I remember correctly, they played behind them against Southeastern Iowa.
Yes, correct.
Demetrius Johnson for 2. The Cougars cut it to 4.
Yep, they were down there banging it out down low in Southeastern.
That should be a hold, and I think they got him for it. They did. Holy cats, these guys are awesome so far. and it's not necessary. Okay, it is me who gives the officials a hard time.
No, it's definitely you that gives them a hard time.
But give me a little credit. They don't usually have their best performance in this gymnasium for some reason. They just don't. Southeastern Iowa is not a good game that you wanna put on your Hall of Fame resume for an officiator. And so far, they've been doing very well this game. Big Smooth is going to pull back and let one fly. No.
This is an officiating crew I don't recognize. I don't know if we've seen them this season.
3 ball on the way, no good. Bastrachia will come up with it.
El Bosco. I thought that shot hit rim before. Okay. Or not.
I don't know on that
or
one.
Not.
I'm thinking the FAR official's the one we had last Saturday, but I got confused. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, you do have pretty bad eyesight.
I do. I don't have my KK glasses on. I was going to wear them but again, I don't need them to see things far away. It's just the tighter things deep. And Obania's having a game here. That's 9 points for him early. Just over 11 minutes to go, and the lead is 6 now for the Tigers. Bastrachia will go to the hole. Tyler Johnson for 3. Long Cougars just cold as ice.
Not getting range. We got to work it down low, guys.
Again, Milos had a game against Southeastern Iowa. All the big men did. And the Cougars not going back to it. I don't know if that's the scouting report or what. That caused for something different here, but D2 doing a great job. All the way over now Tyler Johnson on the right side. Too many Johnsons on this team. I can't keep them all straight.
You just go by first names. That's TY, they call him. Air Canada.
Oh, he's short.
Working that bad shoulder.
Up top, that's Burrows. All the way over, Singal. Cougars switch almost lost the handle. 3-ball on the way. This one, no good.
Oh, come on, get up there, Gonzo.
That's Singal there for the rebound.
Gotta
the
leave
bucket.
your feet for a rebound there, buddy.
8-point lead, largest of the game again for the Tigers. 21-13, 9:41. Over in the corner, Big Smooth going to take it baseline up, and he gets hammered. Was he going for it?
I think he was going for it.
I was going to say, it looked like it.
He wanted to, well, you know what, Johnny, again, second-year guy here. I think he kind of understands his position as not necessarily a team leader, but as a guy who other guys are looking up to.
He'll be going to the line for 2 here.
And, you want to get your team back into it. You want to get them hyped up.
Throw one down.
Throw one down. Get that energy back on your bench.
I believe Hinton will be checking in for Big Smooth here. He's got to hit the free throw. Missed the first one. Big Smooth will set, shoot, and score. Ramin Hinton had 36 points against Kishwaukee a few weeks ago. Could use another effort by him today. Cougars down by 7. Burrows. Kick it over in the corner now. Tollefson down low for Shango. He's going to bang.
Strong.
He'll kick it back out.
Got to play strong, Cyrus. There you go.
Nice job. Unfortunately, the ball goes out of bounds, and Marshalltown will get the offensive board. Now another offensive board for Marshalltown. They get a fresh 20.
Got to grab him.
Too many steps on that one, but he hits it. Tollefson for 3.
It's weird. The kid doesn't even look like LeBron James.
Don't even bring up that clown.
I know where your buttons are, Mark.
The flop master. Tyler Johnson.
Over. Come on, Ty.
Shot clock at 10. D2 looking to drive. Maybe. He's going to go. They got to call something. Finally, they do.
I don't know. Guys are not taking open shots. I wonder if there's a confidence issue happening right now, because a lot of guys are passing up open shots. TY had that in that corner if he had just popped it when he got it, but he did not feel confident taking the shot.
I've noticed that a lot. You get down low, you got the layup, and you pass off to somebody else.
Yep.
Nice job
There
by
you go,
Milos for the board in the bucket.
Gotta go strong, buddy. Gotta go strong. You're gonna play low, you gotta go strong.
Lead down to 8 with just over 8 minutes to go in the half. Back at the top, 3-ball on the way for, no, I thought Shango was letting it go. Around and out, Milos with another board. Bastarachia looking to drive, can hand off, no, gives it. D2 is gonna pump. Bastarachia for 3, looks short. Milos is gonna get called for over the back. And unfortunately, that's 2 for Milos. If my calculations are correct, and unfortunately they are. 7:45 to go in the half, 24-16, Marshalltown with the lead. Marshalltown, a former coaching stop for former Cougar head coach Nathan Courtney. Tollefson will kick on out. Collins now down low again for Shango. Collins for 3. That's short, but another offensive board by the Tigers. And he steps out of bounds. Wow, unforced gift there for the Cougars. 7:20 to go in the half as Demarius Splunge checks in for the Cougars. Bastarachia will have a seat. 24-16, Marshalltown. D2 Demetrius Johnson will bring it up. Milos wide open, was hinting for a second. Now we get it to Ramin. He can pop the three, decides to drive.
You had the worst mismatch I've ever seen with Demarius plunge down low, and they just were not finding him inside.
Hinton with the jumper. That's 6 points now for him. Cuts the lead to 6. With just under 7 minutes to go in this half. Inside, Shango reverse layup, no good. That should be a jump ball, and it will be. It will stay here with Marshalltown. Taking the ball out underneath here will be, I believe that's Collins. Looking close to a 5. Ball will get up top. Tough play there, but Obania will bring it down. Shot clock down to 5. I don't know if they see it. Now he does. Step back for single. Way short. That should be shot clock violation, and it is. Or they're going to call a flop. They are. They're going to call the flop. Wow. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought there was a warning for that.
I think it depends on the severity.
Okay. That's obviously the LeBron flop then, because his are ridiculous. I'm sorry.
You got issues with that, man.
He's a great player. Is he the best ever? No, and I hate Michael Jordan, so don't start calling me a Jordan homer.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I said it. He's not the best ever. And
I don't know if I'm allowed to fire you, but that's a fireable offense.
Okay.
How do you hate Michael Jordan?
I've never been a fan, ever.
Because you're a contrarian, or?
I don't know. You can call me whatever you want. It's probably true.
I'm not saying he's a great human being, but dear God, he's the best basketball player that's ever graced this earth.
I'm not denying that as well. I'm just saying I'm not a fan. Never really was. But I've seen plenty of highlight reels from people that can't stand LeBron of his complete flopping issues.
Oh, sure.
And the sad part is he gets called for them. Mm-hmm. He gets the call. And that's another issue with the officials that let certain players get away with stuff and other players not. And I got a problem with that. They did that for Jordan. They did it for Magic. They did it for Bird. They did it for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's still annoying.
Superstar players get a little bit more privilege.
It's true.
Certainly doesn't happen in the NFL, though, huh?
Oh, don't even get me started with that. Cougars have cut it to 3 here. 24-21.
I feel like Harry Carey, just kind of talking about whatever we want about.
Doggone it. Johnson had the steal. Tyler Johnson was going the other direction and lost it out of bounds.
Good hustle, TY.
I love Harry Carey. He's the reason why
I feel like Harry Carey and Steve Stone up here. You're trying to call a game, and I'm asking you if you would eat the moon.
I love Steve Stone, too. Driving now, Sisk. Tough shot. No good. No over the back call. I'm sorry, but D2 is only 6 foot.
Yeah.
Burrell will take the ball out for Marshalltown. Gets it inside. Ball lost. Now he's on the ground. And they call timeout. Wise play there by number 24. That's Obania. 5:40 left to go in this first half. Timeout taken by Marshalltown. They lead 24-21. This is your HMC broadcast. Stick with us here. The Marvelous One, Mark Masters, and the Sultan of Sound, Jim Yeager. We'll be back in a minute.
The Health Group, Diamond Brothers Insurance Agency, Dugan Sioux Davenport, Eagles Club, Freeport Health Network, Freeport Industrial Roofing, Freeport Maze Incorporated, Holman Downs Insurance, Inertia, Doug and Martha Martin, Monroe Clinic, SSML, State Bank of Freeport, Florida Sealing Store, the Freeport Club, and Policy.
God knows we're loaded with money here.
Oh, we're rolling in it.
5:40 left to go in this first half. Marshalltown's led ever since they went up 3-2 early. And they lead at the moment, 24-21. Marshalltown will take the ball out underneath our basket here, and it will be once again Burrell. Coach drew one up, especially over here, gets it inside. Tough play, tough shot, and he almost got it. Ball out of bounds, but off him.
Yeah, Highland ball.
Milos had the rebound, but lost it.
Took his eye off it.
Air Canada will come back in.
Looked away before he had it.
Been very impressed with Milos over the past few games. Unfortunately, not having a good one to start here. Hopefully that changes. D2 kicks it over. Johnson now. Tyler looking up top. Now Ramin, he's got the lane if he wants it. He's going to go there. Tough shot, gets his own board and bucket.
Good job, Mean. Good job.
Ramin Hinton with the board and the bucket. 9 points for him, and the lead cut to 1 quietly. Cougars haven't had anything big crazy going on here. They've just been chipping away, and they got it to 1. Burrell for a long 3, no good. Splunge with the board. Demarius with his second board, and the Cougars have a chance to shoot for the lead. Just under 5 minutes to go. Hinton all the way down. There's that extra pass. Kicks it out. D2, nice ball fake. He'll pull up for 2. Got it.
There you go, Demetrius.
Demetrius Johnson puts the Cougars back on top by 1. 25-24. 4:33 left to go in this first half.
Let's get some energy going, guys.
Crowd getting into it. The bench getting into it. Marshalltown's just been banging down low with their 2 bigs. They've kind of gone away from it. Looking inside. The drive, trying to hook. No call. And they're going to call the travel. Too many steps down Main Street, and Marshalltown will turn it over. Marquand Adams will check in. And he's checking in for Splunge. Cougars going a little short here. Tallest player on the court is the 6'7" Noel.
I think they're working their shooting and work some more outside.
Most likely. Tyler Johnson up top, Hinton. 4 minutes to go in the half. Marquand in the corner. He'll step back for 3. No good. Hinton was there, but pushed out underneath the hoop. Could not get the rebound. Sisk will bring it up. He's going to go all the way. No. Might have drugged the foot. Almost stolen by Hinton. Back in now, Single. He'll go all the way to the hole, and he'll get fouled. Marquand picks up foul number 2. Splunge set to come back in here for the Cougars. Single will go to the line for 2. He's got 8 points here. Albania with 9 for the Tigers. First free throw looks short, it is. 3:42 here. Again, it's Hawaiian Shirt Day. I'm looking in the crowd, and no disappointment here as absolutely no one is wearing their Hawaiian shirt. That's okay.
Just you, Mark.
That's okay.
You're a trendsetter.
I try to set something here. Somebody's going to do it, and maybe they'll just accidentally pick one up out of the old and dust one off out of the closet.
Yeah, lots of people just accidentally happen to wear a Hawaiian shirt.
It's going to happen one of these days.
Happens all the time.
On a Friday on Hawaiian Shirt Day. If you watched Office Space, you know what I'm talking about. Tyler Johnson, top of the key, looking for 3. No, gets it over to D2. Pass over. Splunge for 3. Missed it. Ball tipped around, and the Tigers will come up with it. Tie ball game at 25 here. Singo Now in the corner, that's Burrows. 3-ball on the way, and Obania got it. Obania can bang down low, and he can shoot it outside. 3-point lead now for the Tigers. Tyler Johnson, D2 for 3, got it! Demetrius Johnson for 3, and the Cougars tie it back up. 2:44 left to go in this first half. Big Smooth set to check in at the next dead ball. Obania with the ball. Looking for a cutter, he'll hand off to Burrows. Top of the key looking for a cutter, almost swatted out of the way by Adams. Long 3, no good. Could have been an over the back, but D2 will come up with the board. And I believe we're shooting free throws. Yeah,
Looks
says
like it.
Holmes
Yep.
in the bonus. Big Smooth coming in for Tyler Johnson. 2:25 left to go in the half. We're tied at 28. Demetrius Johnson the second, a chance to put the Cougars up here. He's got 2 free throws. Or no, I believe it's 1 in the bonus. It is 1 in the bonus. I'm not worried. First free throw up and in. $10 points now for D2 to start off this half. Cougars with a 1-point lead. 1 more free throw to go for the freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota. Second free throw up and in. Timeout taken, I believe, by Marshalltown. 2:25 left to go in this half. The Cougars with a 2-point lead now, their biggest of the ball game, 30-28. This is the Salt and the Sound and the marvelous Mark Masters and HMC. You want to watch the end of this ball game? The only place you can watch it is streaming live worldwide right here on HMC. Stick with us, everyone. .225 left to go in the half. Marshalltown will control possession here, but they trail by 2. Your Cougars up 30-28. Got down by as many as 10 in the first half here to Marshalltown, but they've battled back and taken the lead. Up top now, Sisk. Wide open inside and an easy tomahawk dunk for Obania. Tie ball game again.
Yeah, with the lineup out there, it's almost like the Cougars are just kind of conceding inside. I mean, we don't really have anybody to work those insides. And
Splunge is the tallest at 6'6". Big Smooth is 6'5", and he's a guard. Hinton, pull up. Tough shot, no good. Trying to get his own board, could not come up with it.
yeah, Demarius has the height, but that's just not his play. You know?
Right.
He's not a down low player.
He's more of a wing slasher that can
Exactly.
shoot outside.
Yeah, he's a shooter driver. He's not a post player.
1:30 to go in this first half. Shot clock winding down to 10. Burrows looking inside. He'll pull up. Tough shot, no good. Over the back, missed, as Splunge will come up with the board. More fouls we can get on their big man, the better. Hinton, wide open for 3. No good. Off to the right side of the basket. Still knotted at 30 with 1:10 to go in the half. Burrows at the top of the key, looking to set something up. He'll go all the way down. Tough shot. I don't know if he's trying to draw contact, looking for a foul. He should know by now you're not going to get that call. A bad play there by Splunge. Put it in the wrong hand and got pickpocketed. Singo will lay it in. And with 43 seconds to go in the half, Marshalltown with a 2-point lead. Big Smooth looking to erase it for 3, way short. He'll get his own board and kick it out. Splunge, nice ball fake, long 2, got it. Demarius Splunge now, 8 points for him, and a tie ball game again. Again, maybe Marshalltown got too what's the word I'm looking for? Confident with their, or comfortable, you're right.
Yeah.
With that 10-point lead not long ago in the first half. Shot clock is off, game clock at 10. That's Sisk, will kick it up top, looking for a backdoor cut, reverse layup, and got it. Nice play there by Single. And at the end of the first half, Marshalltown hits an easy bucket at the end of the half, and they lead 34-32. Cougars, scoring-wise, Demetrius Johnson has 11 points, and following him with 8 is Splunge. Also with 9 is Hinton for the Cougars. We'll be back in just under 15 minutes. And so stick with us, everyone. This is your HMC broadcast. Stay with us, and you can watch the rest of it. We'll be back in a bit.
I didn't, so I'm in the way of you. Yeah, 10 and 16. They barely beat Rock Valley. They barely beat Rock Valley. Yeah, by 6.
Let's do our 50-50 drawing. Take out your tickets. Take home the $65. And if you're holding a blue ticket, you're holding the right color. Blue ticket, number 6, 1, 1, 2, 9, 3. 6, 1, 1, 2, 9, 3. If you have that many blue ticket, bring it to the scores table.
Welcome back here. Again, looking at, I was able to get on the website this halftime. 10-16 according to the NJCAA site is Marshalltown. They're like teams they've played against. They've lost all of them except one. They played 2 games against Sauk Valley, winning the second one. They lost one of them. They lost one to Triton with 1 more to go. Lost one to Southeastern Iowa with 1 more to go. Lost to Moberly and lost twice to Indian Hills. Again, some very good teams there that they played. The Cougars, though, have lost once to Indian Hills. They will play them tomorrow in this gymnasium. Lost twice out of 3 times to Southeastern Iowa. Again, beat them here last Saturday. The Cougars have lost at least once to Moberly in their tournament early in the season and have swept Sauk Valley in 2 games. So, a lot of similar teams. A lot of the teams, I don't remember when we started facing. I know Region 16 with Moberly, they do that because they schedule them because they're going to play them most likely in the play-in game. They win the Region 4, but a lot of other, like Region 11, Indian Hills, Southeastern Iowa, those teams are very good, and they get to the tournament several times. Indian Hills has been there forever. But we're starting an alley-oop this time on the Cougar end. No call inside. Tough play by Hinton. Couldn't get the call. Now, correct me, I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
But they have at-large bids now for the tournament.
That is correct.
Do they have to be region winners?
I don't know.
Because I said it last Saturday, Southeastern Iowa has had very good ball clubs the last few seasons and did not get in. Obviously, Indian Hills won the Region 11 tournament, but even in Region 16, Mineral Area a couple years ago was undefeated going into that championship against Moberly, and they lost and went 30-1, and they didn't make the tournament either.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to be a regional champ, but I would imagine that you get priority. I would imagine that the regional champs get kind of the friendly rub there, but I don't know for fact what the process is.
It's tough to argue a 30-1 season, you lose to the team that wins, and then you don't even get in.
Yeah, that one's hard to justify.
Well, the next season, inside dunk for Shango. The next season, I think they did go undefeated and went, I believe, to the Final 8, so they at least got in that time. But, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Southeastern Iowa's always had solid teams the last few years, in my opinion, worthy of a bid to the tournament. Marshalltown with the steal now, leading by 4. Tough play down low. Milos with the rebound. 3rd rebound for Kovacevic.
I mean, if I was inclined to give benefit of the doubt, maybe it has to do with something like a strength of schedule. Kind of like how they do with college football and NCAA is, having a great record, but who are you playing? You know what I mean?
Right, and that, I believe, is why the Cougars have scheduled some teams like this more often. They play a heavy Division II conference. Only them and Sauk Valley are Division I. Going to the hole, and a good body call. And Marquand Adams will go back to the line. 17:51 to go in the ball game. Leading by 6 is Marshalltown. Again, Marshalltown doesn't have the record of glory, 10-16. But again, they've played some tough competition this season. Cougars may be overlooking them with high-powered Indian Hills coming in tomorrow. First free throw up and in for Adams. Milos will stay in. Or who do we lose? We lost Big Smooth, and Tyler Johnson will come in for him. One more free throw for Adams. He was on fire the other game. He's going to get another one if he misses it, but he doesn't. Marquand with 2 free throws. Lead cut to 4. Marshalltown have never really led drastically in the first half. They led by 10, but it wasn't because they were just overpowering the Cougars. Nice play inside and another and one opportunity. Burrows had a wide open layup. Tyler Johnson, I believe, will pick up the foul. his first. But the Cougars got back in this ball game and even took the lead late in the first half. And one free throw up and in for Burrows. Cougars trailing now by 7. He might have got away with a carry. Oh, excuse me, that's Marquand. Splunge gonna drive, tough play. Gets to Milos. Milos gonna go down low and bang. Will kick out Hinton for the jumper. Got it. 11 points now for Ramin Hinton, and the Cougars cut it to 5. Just over 17 minutes to go in the ball game. Over the top, and Milos is there. Marquand will dish it off to Splunge. Nice ball fake, and he kisses it off the glass. 10 points now for Demarius. And the Cougars now cut it to 3. 41-38, 16-47 to go in the ball game.
So now there's the upside of playing in front of the man you're defending, is you can intercept those passes like that. But if that pass has a little more lob to it, and Milos goes for it, there's nobody to stop that man from hitting the basket and throwing down.
Exactly.
And that's what makes me nervous about that style of defense, is that when it works, that's beautiful. When it doesn't, it ends very badly.
Inside pass, there should be an over the back there, no call, but coming down with it, Tyler Johnson, his first board of the evening. Cougars down by 3. And another steal from behind for the Tigers. And an easy one, and tipped back in, I believe, by Shango. Five-point lead for the Tigers. Marquand gonna drive baseline, tries to kick it out, he does. Hinton for 3, no good. Milos gets the board, and he goes in strong, got hammered, no call. And he gets another, and unfortunately gets off of a Cougar.
Right off of Milos' thigh. Milos was putting in a lot of effort there. He was hustling on that one.
He wanted the call, I agree with him, but not many calls get called down low. 15:51 left to go in the ball game. Cougars trail by 5. Inside, now kicked out. Sisk running one-hander, no good. I was going to say,
now they got
over
it.
the back has
Now
been down there a lot, and nobody's calling. That might be his second. No, it is his third. O'Bania now with 3 fouls, and he'll have a seat. Cougars hopefully can take advantage of that. Just Shango now inside for the Tigers. 15:35 to go in the ball game. Cougars with the ball, but trailing by 5. This looks like a possible 1-3-1 zone. No, maybe not. Ramin gonna take the ball in, cups the hand, no good. Tipped by Milos, no good. He gets his own board. And no!
Oh, come on!
Terrible
you
call.
You gotta make up your mind, ref. You gotta make up your mind.
Terrible call. They'll call offensive on Milos.
Either that's a foul both sides or it's not a foul. You gotta pick.
Right.
You gotta pick.
I agree, whoever called that one out. Terrible call, missed call, and whichever way you want to call it, it's either a no call like typical, or it's a foul and an and one. Coach Norman upset, and he's got every right to be. That's 3 on Kovacevic. $15-18 to go in the ball game. Still a 5-point lead for the Tigers. Just got a gift on this end by the officials. There's the Harlem Globetrotter weave. Burrows trying to get it inside, tipped away, stolen now by the Cougars. Defense starting to tighten up for Highland. Marquand gonna drive. No call, come on! I was going to say, there better be nothing down there. Here comes Ramin hitting, buckle up, baby, and he'll throw down. Ramin hitting 13 points now for him and cuts the lead to 3. An ugly event down at the other end, but thankfully, no call down there. This crowd might have rioted. Singal for 3, way short. Or excuse me, that was Shango. Inside, Milos. Kovic, now Milos stole him from behind. Tough shot by Singal, and he throws it in. 5-point lead with just over 14 to go for the Marshalltown Tigers. D2 set to check in along with Bastarachia. Marquand back. Tyler Johnson for 3. Got it! TY! Big time 3 by Tyler Johnson. Timeout taken by the Cougars. 13:45 left to go in the ball game. They now trail by 2, 45-43. You want to finish the end of this ball game? You can only watch it here, streaming live worldwide on HMC. Stick with us, everyone.
Timeout, Highland. It's a full timeout.
And we are back here, 13:45 to go in the ball game. Cougars trailing by 2. Looks like some full court pressure. 45-43 off the three-pointer by Tyler Johnson. Burrows reverse it back to Singal. Cougars again going short. Nice backdoor cut, but intercepted by Hinton. And yet another pass too far in front of the Cougars. I agree with pushing the tempo, but
got to be accurate.
Yeah, come on, guys. We can't afford. You should know by now this team's come to play. So we can't be. You got to treat this team like tomorrow's team. You can't be turning the ball over. Down low, Shango gonna bang. Kicks it out top for 3 is Sisk, and he got it. First bucket for Sisk, and a big one. Lead back to 5. Splunge. Kicks it out top. Hinton wide open for 3. He couldn't get it. Hinton's dangerous from beyond the arc. Couldn't get that one. Oh, now stolen by Ramin. He'll go coast to coast and throw down a two-handed hammer. Now 15 points for Ramin. And a 3-point lead for the Tigers. 12:40 to go in the ball game. Sisk now up top. Shango over to Singal. Burrow's going to try and drive. Pull-up jumper looks off to the left. It's no good. Rebound number 5 for Splunge. D2 brings it up right over to Johnson. Oh, I thought he was going for another 3. He'll go to the rack, though. Tough play, and he got fouled. He hits the ground hard, but he'll pop right back up. And he's going to the line for 2. Third foul on Sisk, although he's not too much of an offensive threat for the Tigers, at least tonight. Only 3 points on the evening. Obania back in. Tyler Johnson, first free throw up and in. 4 points now for Tyler. Cuts the lead to 2. 12-16 left to go in the ball game. 48-46 Marshalltown. Second free throw up and in. 1 point lead now for the Tigers. 12-13 to go in the ball game. Burrows kicks it back. Obania almost stolen now by D2. Burrows will corral the loose ball, looking for a screen now. Now he's going to go to the hole, possibly. Looks like he's going to spin move, now taken away by the Cougars. And another interception.
Bad pass. Bad pass.
Cougars
Man wasn't even looking.
Cougars trying to push the tempo, and unfortunately, not everybody looking. Burrows up top. Now single. Looking to drive. He'll pull up. No good. And hey, an offensive board. But that's an offensive charge.
Foul.
Obania, is that 3 or 4? It is his fourth. So he will have a seat. Coming in for him quickly is Shango. If we can get one of them two, if not both of them out of the game, that would be much appreciated. But 11:28 to go. D2 going to take it himself. Nice pass inside to Hinton for the bucket. Reverse layup for Ramin Hinton, and he's got his average. He's got 17. 1 point lead for the Cougars. 11:13 to go. Down to the Aussie, and he's out of bounds. Ali stepped out of bounds after the ball got to him, and a turnover. This could be the problem. He's not the big man I think the Tigers want to go to down low. And we'll see with the absence of Obania if the Cougars can capitalize. They lead by 1. D2 will hand off to Bastrachia. Back up top, D2 now over Hinton on the left side. He'll step back, pull up, jumper. And he twisted something. Might have been a twisted or rolled ankle. We'll see. Inside now is Shango for the hook. 8 points for Shango. 1 point lead. Tyler Johnson for 3. Got it! Tyler Johnson is heating up from beyond the arc. His second 3, and the Cougars back to their biggest lead of the game. 2 point lead. And a timeout taken, I believe, by Marshalltown. They had the ball. With 10:29 left to go in the ball game, the Cougars have pushed back to the lead. They lead 52-50. Want to watch the end of the ball game? The only place you can watch it is right here, streaming live worldwide, is with HMC. Stick with us, everyone. And we're back 10:29 to go. Cougars by 2, 52-50. Again, don't let the record fool you here. Marshalltown here at 10-16, but they're from the Region 11 group with Indian Hills and Southeastern Iowa. Cougars are 1-3 against Southeastern Iowa and Indian Hills, and they have an Indian Hills game tomorrow. The Aussie for 3. There's
Over the back.
Finally, we get the over the back.
Everybody clap your hands.
That was a blatantly obvious over the back. I was hoping they would get that.
The bad part is it's only 2 fouls on Shango. But we'll take it. We have the ball and the lead. D2 will bring it up for the Cougars. Looking for a screen roll, possibly. He'll take it right around his man. Nice ball fake, and they lost the ball. Still no calls. Big Smooth coming in for a cheapie. Only the first one for Big Smooth. 10:06 to go in the ball game. There are a lot of plays that are just like that down in the other end that don't get called.
Remember when you were complimenting the officials at the beginning of the game? Right?
What in the heck was I thinking? I just said they're having a good half, and
That didn't last long.
yeah, not so much now. Single. Kip it up now to Burrows. Shot clock down to 7. Burrows, spin move. Tough shot. Doesn't say you're calling that.
How are you going to call that? He was straight up and down and he didn't leave his feet.
I don't care what he did.
He was straight up and down and he didn't leave his feet.
They dang near got murdered down here and they called nothing. I don't care what he did down there. He could have taken an arm off. It should have been a no call. Burrows can't make him pay on the free throw.
Well, you know what they say, the ball doesn't lie.
That's true. He should airball this one if it does, but he makes it. Cougars lead cut to 1 here, under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Led by only as much as 2. Couple times here. Bad pass. Picked up his dribble, now stolen. To Bastrachia, back to Big Smooth, and almost got it. At least we got the call, so everybody
clap your hands.
Great pass by Bastrachia to Big Smooth. That is 3 now on Shango. So 7 combined fouls for the big men from Marshalltown. Cougars got to stay aggressive and go inside. Big Smooth heading to the line for 2. Free throw 5 is in. Shango will have a seat. Now no bigs as Hampton checks in for Shango. 9:26 to go. Cougars could really use some offensive input now on the inside. Big Smooth with the mismatched Kobe shoes. Got them both. A 3-point lead now for the Cougars, their biggest of the night. 54-51 with 9:20 to go. Again, none of the 2 starting bigs for the Marshalltown team are in. They're out with foul trouble. Big Smooth defense, turning it up. Trying to get it inside. I believe that is Hampton. Hampton with the fadeaway jumper way short, tipped to Bastrachia. D2 will get it to Splunge. Tyler Johnson trying to go to the other side. I don't know if you want to call that a makeup call or not.
Can't think of another reason to call that, given everything else that's happened.
It is a bad one, but I guess if you're going to be bad both ways in one way or another. But
even it out.
I guess. Demarius Splunge to the line. I believe 1 in the bonus here as the Cougars shooting free throws with 9 minutes to go. First one up and in. Splunge now 11 points. He's 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight. 4-point lead now for the Cougars with 8:57 to go. Demarius from Chicago or nails the second one. 12 points now for Demarius Splunge. Cougars now at their biggest lead of the game, 5 points. 56-51. Inside to Hampton. Hampton's going to hand off their main gun right here. He's going to go all the way. Good no call. And Tyler Johnson is going to touch it out of bounds, and it will stay with the Tigers. 56-51. Cougars 18-8 on the season. It would be another big victory if they can hold on here and finish off the Tigers. Burrows will throw it into Hampton. Hampton will hand off to the Aussie Ali. Burrows kind of got hung up there. Tough play. I was going to say, I thought he was going to call a travel.
Let's not get crazy.
Well, I had to look at him again because it looked like he was motioning travel. But he'll call the foul on Johnson, Tyler's second. Ramin Hinton checks back in for the Cougars. Ramin 17 points on the evening for him. Tyler Johnson has a seat. Tyler, a beautiful night for him so far. 8 points on 2 threes. Tyler picked up foul number 2. Burrows will take the ball out. He'll throw it up to the Aussie. 3 ball on the way for Sisk. Hinton gets up high. Big board for Ramin.
Springs for legs.
And the Cougars with a 5-point lead have the ball. I doubt it, but do you think the Tigers are getting tired, or is it the foul trouble of the bigs?
I think it's both. I absolutely. I think it could be both. I don't know when they got in.
Smooth for pull up, no good.
I don't know when they got in, but it is a long drive from Marshalltown to Freeport.
That is true.
It's a Friday game, which is very unusual for us. I'm going to assume unusual for them.
Single, going to try and drive. He's their scoring threat. Not too worried with anyone else throwing the ball up unless it's right underneath the hoop. The Aussie Ollie will bang down low, and nice job by Bastarachia. He came from the opposite side, didn't see him, knocked it out of bounds. So Marshalltown will maintain possession, but the shot clock down to 6. Let's see if the Tigers notice. Look for a lob, maybe inside, and they get it. Shot clock down to 5. Sisk doesn't realize it. He doesn't see it. Shot clock down to 1. No good. Splunge with the board. 6th rebound for Demarius, and the Cougars with a 5-point lead and the ball. 7:25 to go in the ball game. The clock's ticking away. Look out. D2 can take you off the dribble. Tough shot off the glass. Got it. D2 with 13 points now. Big game off that Cougar bench here. That's now 13 points for him and a 7-point lead for the Cougars. Burrows looking inside for the Aussie. Banging, they're going to call the travel. I'd have taken the foul, but we'll take the travel as well. 7:01, crowd getting into it as well as the Cougar bench. And here come the Marshalltown bigs. 24 is Obania. He's got 4 fouls. 23 is Shango. He has 3 fouls. Let's see if the Cougars go inside. They don't really have the height advantage for an inside game here. Tallest player, I believe, is Splunge at 6'6". Big Smooth not afraid, though, to go inside. He's 6'5". Ramin Hinton as well with the ball. Bastarachia, a nice ball fake. I believe this is a zone now. Trying to protect the fouls of their big men. Back up top, D2. Shot clock down to 10 for the Cougars. Ball tipped and knocked out of bounds. Shot clock's at 8. 6:39 to go in the ball game. Cougars by 7. Bastarachia splunges open down low. Shot clock down to 5.
Put it up, Bosco.
The great Gonzo for 2. Around and out. Big time offensive board, Ramin Hinton. He's going to go in strong. D2 for 3. Around and out. Bastarachia might have gotten away with a push. That's probably a good call. Bastarachia might have pushed 24 in the back. It is Bastarachia, his second. And we're going to go 1-1 now to the other direction. 6:22 to go in the ball game, and now we're shooting free throws. What was a speedy first half is most likely going to turn into a slow second half. Obania at the line. 14 points for him, but he has 4 fouls. The 1 free throw up and in. .6:22 to go in the ball game. Cougar lead now trimmed to 6, 58-52. Obania for 1 more free throw. Again, 4 fouls on him. Let's see if we can get a cheapie to get him out of there. Missed free throw, another board for Splunge. He's got 6 boards on the evening to go along with his 12 points. Just over 6 minutes to go in the ball game. The Cougars don't need to rush. Appears to be some sort of a zone, whether it be matchup or not, for the Tigers. Cougars can get inside if they want to. Bastarachia left open for 3. Got it! The great Gonzo for 3.
El Bosco.
And the Cougars now with their biggest lead of the game. 9 points, 61-52. 5:45 to go in the ball game. Inside to Shango. He'll go up. Tough shot. And another play back to Shango. He's going to go banging inside. How long does he get in there? There could have been an over-the-back call. Inside again. Sisk will get the board. And the ball thrown, I thought it might have been tipped by Single. Knocked out of bounds, and the Tigers will get the ball back. Cougars by 7, 61-54. Just over 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Cougars trailed by as many as 10 in the first half. They led by as many as 9 here in the second. And there's going to be a pushing foul on Bastarachia. Bastarachia picks up foul 3, number 3. Shooting now is Sisk for the 1-and-1. 5:06 to go in the ball game. First free throw up and in. 6 points now for Sisk, and a 6-point lead for the Cougars. Second one up and in. Timeout taken by Highland. 5:06 to go in the ball game. Highland leading by 5, 61-56. This is your HMC broadcast. Stick with us, everyone. We'll be back in a minute.
Remind everyone of tomorrow's game versus Indian Hills will start here at 3 p.m. Hope to see you here tomorrow at 3 p.m. versus Indian Hills.
Welcome back. 5:06 to go in the ball game. 61-56. Believe the Cougars will inbound. Maybe some full court pressure by the Tigers. It appears to be. Guys got to be ready for that coming out of a timeout. Big Smooth now back to D2. Looking for a middleman all the way over to Bastarachia. Gonzo drives baseline and he's hammered. That will be foul number 4. Shango will pick up foul number 4, and now both bigs got 4 fouls. Great job by Bastarachia going to the hole, taking it to the big men.
That was rough.
That was a tough fall.
Ouch. He came down right on his elbow, which I think is what made the loudest noise there, but that was hard to watch.
That gives the crowd something like it was a dirty play.
Yeah, it does.
Gives them a chance to get rowdy. Gonzo, first free throw, up and in. Now, we noted about this down the stretch against Southeastern Iowa. The Cougars were on fire from the line. We can use that again here tonight as the lead pushed back up to 6. 62-56. Bastarachia will set, shoot, and score. 5 points now for the great Gonzo, but more importantly now a 7-point lead for the Cougars. Marquand Adams checks back in for Bastarachia. Cougars still going small with Hinton, Adams, D2, Splunge, and Big Smooth. 4:50 to go in the ball game. Clock is ticking away. Single looking for a pull-up. 15-footer looks off to the right. And a tough shot, no good though. Wow. Obania was there for the tip-in, but he couldn't come up with it. 4:30 to go in the ball game now. Cougars with the ball and a 7-point lead. They don't need to force anything. Let's take some clock. Unless it's a beautiful idea here, let's just take our time. Shot clock 10. Big Smooth will face show you. Throws the facial on the Aussie. And down at the other end, they get it back to him, and he'll score the bucket. And a timeout taken by the official. I don't know if Splunge banged a knee. He's hobbling a little bit. He'll be substituted by Tyler Johnson. Big Smooth with a facial. He throws down with authority and gets this crowd on their feet. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Cougars with a 7-point lead here. D2 now over Tyler Johnson. They got to guard him. He's looking. He's hit 2 threes already today. Marquand Adams, again, take your time, get a good shot. I don't know about that one, but we'll take it. D2 with another 3, his second of the ball game. That's 16 points now for him, and a 10-point lead for the Cougars, their largest of the night. 3:35 to go. The crowd here coming alive. And a push-off. They're going to call it on Hinton. And now they're going to call a technical. Come on, guys. Get control of this garbage. Good Lord.
They still haven't even indicated what's going. They threw up the T, but they haven't thrown up a number or anything.
I know. They're deciding now who they want to call it on because they don't know. Get control of the game. Good God.
They are going to call it on Ramin.
Ramin Hinton only his second, or no, now his third. Technical free throws for Singal coming up. 10-point lead, though, for the Cougars. And exactly, Big Smooth wants the crowd to come alive, and they have. Letting the officials know they didn't make the right call. Singal hits the second one. For the moment, still a 9-point lead for the Cougars. Coach Norman letting that official know we could use one down on the other end. They're not going to foul out Obania. He had the push-off down low, and he'll be shooting 2 free throws. Lead cut to 9. Highland crowd louder than I've heard them in a long time. That one looked a little long. It is. And one more free throw coming for Obania. Again, he's got 4 fouls along with Shango. Hits the free throw. 16 points now for him. Bastrachia will check in for Hinton. Hinton sitting down with 17 points. 3:31 left to go. Expect full court pressure from here on out from the Tigers. D2 will get it. Nice ball fake. Kick now by Singal. Cougars will take the ball out now on the far side, moving left to right on your TV screens here with 3:27 to go in the ball game. Big Smooth with his mismatched Kobe shoes will inbound. Now Marquand inside Big Smooth. Nice pass over. Tyler Johnson, take it to the rack. Get a foul, but we can burn some clock. We got 4 fouls sitting down there. Nice pass inside, but unfortunately Bastrachia wasn't ready for it. Still an 8-point lead for the Cougars. Clock on their side. It's 3:12 to go in the ball game. Earls will bring it up for the Tigers. Tigers led by as many as 10 in the first half. Cougars led by as many as 10 in the second half. They lead by 8 with 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Sisk gonna take it on strong. Wow.
Yeah, you gotta let that play. Given everything else they've no called.
I was gonna say, as much as they've butchered, I'm shocked that they didn't call that.
You gotta stay consistent. You know, if you're an umpire in baseball, you don't have to have a perfect strike zone, but you do have to have a consistent one. I think that's all you can ask of officials in basketball too.
Exactly. Again, under 3 minutes now. Cougars don't have to force nothing, but again, inside are 4 fouls each for the big man. Big Smooth, gonna go up strong. Yeah, there goes one. Shango picks up foul number 5, and he'll have a seat. Big Smooth Johnny Melvin will go back to the line. Johnny Melvin shooting a plethora of free throws. He'll be shooting free throw number 7 and 8 here. This can't be 1-1. He was. This should be 2 free throws.
Yeah, I don't know how in the world you could call that not a shooting foul. he was in the air trying to get a dunk. You call that not shooting foul?
I don't know if I missed something or what, because no one's complaining. But from what I saw, Big Smooth was going in for something.
Okay.
Swallow the whistle! Hammer him!
All right, just punch him in the face, because apparently it's legal now.
Obviously, no call anywhere. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 6-point lead for the Cougars. Take it to the hole. Makeup call coming. Marquand Adams all the way over D2. He can take you off the dribble. Back out to Marquand. Shot clock down to 10. Big Smooth will set her back up here. Looks like Big Smooth on his own against the Aussie. Tough shot. No good. Cougars need a stop here on D. They lead by 6 with 1:30 to go. Obania, too many steps. Tries to dump it off to the Aussie, and it's stolen. Cougars had it, but Sisk will come back. What? Somebody lost an eye last time and you called nothing. D2 picks up the foul. The last time down the court, someone lost an eye and nothing was called.
Nothing is making sense at this point.
I don't get it either. We get a scratch on the arm and that's a foul. And just like proven, he missed one. Timeout taken by Highland. 1:20 to go in the ball game. The Cougars still lead by 6, 68-62. This is your Highland Cougar matchup here. HMC will bring you the only streaming live worldwide right here. Stick with us, everyone. Welcome back. 1:20 to go in the ball game. The Cougars with a 6-point lead. One more free throw coming for Sisk. Like I said, the previous trip down there was about 5 or 6 lethal injection assaults down there, and nothing was called. We come back with a little hip check type move or of some sort, and they give him 2 free throws. Lead down to 5 for the Cougars. Hinton, now what?
Yeah, that was the second free throw, Coach.
Good gracious. We can get the foul on him. Marquand will bring it up now for the Cougars. 1:15 to go. The Cougars by 5. A bucket here would be nice. Take it right to 24. He's got 4. He's had 4 for a while. Tollefson will pick up the foul. And Marquand, as solid as anybody from the line, going back to the free throw line for the Cougars. Shooting free throw 3 and 4. on the evening, finally in the double bonus. 1:06 to go in this slugfest. Cougars lead by 5. Marquand will set, shoot, and he missed it. First miss for Marquand on the evening. They ain't gonna call that either, Coach. Marquand Adams, one more free throw. Again, 74% from the line on the season. He'll set, shoot, and score. Cougar lead is back to 6 with 1 minute to go in the ball game. Burrows gonna drive. Are they gonna call 5?
Oh, they're gonna call a moving screen on 10.
Oh, okay. I'd have rather had it on their big man, but Singal will pick up the foul, his second. Either way, you can't shoot free throws on an offensive foul, so the Cougars will have the ball here. 57 seconds left to go. Look at Johnson. Oh, he should have went with him. No call. They're not going to foul him out. Of course not. Single for 3, rounding out. Burrows off the rim, no good. You are kidding me!
On.
That wasn't even close! Good Lord!
He touched the net.
Offensive goaltending, another brutal call.
He touched the
The timeout taken, I believe, by Highland. 44 seconds left to go. The lead to 4 on a brutally bad call. Good Lord. We'll be back in a minute while we curse off the air.
They were good in the beginning. Now they're brutally bad. I don't think they get paid for overtime or what.
Welcome back to what was a decent officiated first half into a brutally embarrassing second half. 4-point lead for the Cougars. No way was that ball affected by the net, but they get an offensive goaltending. Now Marquand Adams with the ball, 42 seconds left to go. The Cougars by 4. They're not going, holy cow! Let's take it to 24. He's got 4. They won't foul him out. Back to the line for Marquand Adams, shooting 2. No 2 free throws bigger than these 2 right here. Free throw 5 and 6 for Marquand. 38 seconds left to go, 69-65 Highland. First one, up and in. Marquand, 4 points on the evening, all on free throws. Timeout taken by Marshalltown. 38 seconds left to go in the ball game. The Cougar lead out to 5 now. 70-65 here. This is your HMC broadcast. Stick with us, everyone. You can only watch the ending right here on HMC. Now would be a great time for the Mortal Kombat finish him.
Finish him.
Right now, finish this game off right here with a big victory. Marquand Adams back to the free throw line. He's 4 of 5 from the free throw with 1 more free throw coming. Chance to extend the lead to 6. He'll set, shoot, and score. Now a 6-point lead, and wow, No, they're going to call it over the back or over the line, whatever.
Your hands.
Anytime we get a call here that goes our way, we'll take it.
Out of bounds is what matters.
Cougars will take the ball out right underneath me here in the universally famous Jim Yeager balcony. D2 looking for Tyler. No, he's got Big Smooth up top, and he gets it to him, but it's tipped away. 36 seconds, and that's a good no call. Burrows will take it up strong, and he'll finally score it. Only one timeout for each team left here at 28 seconds, and the Cougars call it. Ramin Hinton calls it at the last possible second here. 4-point lead for the Cougars. 71-67, 26 seconds to go in the ball game. Shot clock at 26 as well, so there's going to be fouls. There's got to be fouls here. Cougars just need to break this press break. Yes, Cougars are now out of timeouts. If they can break this press break, then the fouls will start coming. 71-67. Want to watch the end of this ball game? Stick with us here on HMC. This is the only place you can watch it. Streaming live worldwide across the world. We're back here with 26 seconds to go in the ball game. The Cougars will have the ball. They're out of timeouts. We don't want a Chris Webber moment here. With a 4-point lead. I would say almost inbounding plays, but maybe not.
Oh, this is an interesting setup.
I've seen this before. Who's going to take the ball? Everybody, yeah, everyone's just going to go straight, I think.
Yep, just run the fly route.
And why not? If 24 reaches over the line, then that's a technical. Big Smooth will have it. And we'll get it to D2. Yeah, pump fake, and now here come the fouls. 23 seconds to go. Demetrius Johnson having a great game himself, and at the moment he's 4 for 4 from the line, going to the line for 2 more. Free throw 5 and 6. 16 points for D2. Great game for him. Again, free throws down the stretch are crucial. They were huge against Southeastern Iowa. They are huge again here tonight. First free throw rims out to the right. One more free throw for Demetrius Johnson. Could make the lead 5. He'll set, shoot, and score. Full court pressure now for the Cougars. Single. Not very good with the dribble there. Down to 15. Shot clock's off. Burrows, tough shot, and he got it. And the final timeout taken by
Marshalltown.
Yeah, them. I'm lost as who the heck we're playing here. Lead down to 3.
Yeah, them.
Yeah, them. The bad guys. 13 seconds to go in the ball game. 72-69 here. Your Cougars with the lead. Again, here comes more free throws here in a minute. So,
buckle up.
That's right. Buckle up, weirdos.
Buckle up, weirdos. This one's going to be a good one.
Oh, Craig Williams there with a great call. And we're getting set to go here. Again, 13 seconds to go in the ball game. The Cougars by 3 with the ball. The only bad thing, the Cougars have been a little spotty on the end here with their free throws, making one of each pair of 2, allowing that lead to get cut to 3. Adams, Melvin, and D2 shooting great from the line. Look for those guys to get the ball and finish this game off with a win. Hopefully knocking down free throws and finishing the game here. Again, the Cougars, once again, no timeouts left, so this is it. Official letting them know they can run baseline again. Setting up in the fly routes. Most likely it's going to go, I'm guessing, to D2 as everyone else goes deep. And it goes to Marquand Adams. Gets it up to D2. Now some time can run off the clock. D2 will get fouled, and he's gone. It came about 5 minutes too late, in my opinion. But Obania fouls out with 16 points. A good game for him. 8 seconds left to go in the ball game. And D2 going back to the line for 2 more free throws. 1 free throw will make it a 2-possession game. 8 seconds left to go. He needs only 1 of the 2. First one, up and in. 17 points now for D2. He's 6 of 7 from the line. 4-point lead for the Cougars. 8 seconds to go. The freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota will nail them both. 5-point lead now. They need 2 threes to win, but there's hardly any time left. 3 by Burrows. He got it. They can't call the time. No timeouts left. Into Big Smooth. Smooth will throw it up, and they'll call the foul. Big Smooth, Johnny Melvin, going to the line for his 9th and 10th free throw on the evening. Third foul for Burrows. 74-72, Big Smooth, Johnny Melvin with 2 free throws. He sets 2, and the game's over. Big Smooth nails the first one. One more free throw coming for Big Smooth. If he hits this, it's over. 75-72, Highland with the lead. Marshalltown will need a miss and a 3 to tie. Big Smooth can end it right here. Johnny will set, shoot, and good! And that's going to be ball game as Big Smooth. Burrows will let one fly way off the back, and the Cougars pull off a beauty. Final score, Highland comes back, and they win this game 76-72. A nice job by Coach Luke Norman, becoming, I believe it is 6th all-time now in all-time wins. But we'll be back here in a minute with Coach Luke Norman on the post-game show here. Stick with us, everyone.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Walks barely down the street with the big pool way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of speed. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Welcome back, everyone. Final score, Highland with a big victory here. 76-72 over Marshalltown. They trailed by as many as 2, or trailed at the half by 2, trailed by as many as 10 at the end of the first half, towards the end of the first half, led by as many as 10 here in the second half. They finish them off by 4. And scoring goes as follows. Marquand Adams, 5 points, 1 board. Big Smooth, Johnny Melvin, 8 points, 5 boards. Tyler Johnson, another solid game, 8 points, 1 board. Basturachia, 5 points, 2 boards. Milos Kovacevic, 2.6 boards. And Demarius Splunge, 12.6 boards. My Cougars of the game, Ramin Hinson, 17 points and 4 rebounds. And D2, Demetrius Johnson II, 18 points and 1 board. Tomorrow is another big one. Another Region 11 opponent will be Indian Hills. So we'll be back here with that game tomorrow at, I believe it's 3 o'clock. The marvelous one, Mark Masters, will not be in uniform that night, so hang with us then here. Again, we'll be back with the head coach of the Highland Cougars, Mr. Luke Norman, here in a minute. So stick with us, everyone.
Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Walks barely down the street with the big pool way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of speed. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Out of the doorway, the bullets razor to the sound of the beat. Look out! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it! Dust! By the dusty! Hey! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shout! There are plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad, or you leave him.
Welcome back, everyone. Cougars win big, and I've already lost 76-72 against Marshalltown. Coach, congratulations on the big win.
Thank you, man. That was a grind-out game. We did not play our best at all. Our energy levels weren't high for the most part, but at the end of the day, you just find a way to win, and we did.
And tomorrow's another big one. How do you tell them to rest? I mean, what's your Zen-like approach for this?
I told them forget about this game, and we know it's at stake tomorrow. There's no hyping up. We got to give our guys tomorrow's game, and today was one of those trap games where we're looking forward to the sixth team in the nation coming in and playing, and we looked like we were looking forward to tomorrow instead of playing tonight. And Marshalltown, their record doesn't indicate how good they are. They got some size, they got some players, but tomorrow, go get off your feet, shoot around at 10:30 in the morning, and let's roll the ball out and see who wins.
As far as injury and others like rest, fatigue, how's the team look so far for tomorrow?
We're a little beat up. I mean, Splunge tweaked his ankle that game. Johnny's dealing with a thigh issue, and Cyrus with his shoulder. So we're a little low manned right now, but I'm sure we'll be ready to go
Next
tomorrow.
man up.
Yeah,
and
Gonzalo came in today and I thought gave us great minutes. He hasn't played the last two games. Came in and gave us great minutes, hit a three, played really good defense. So I'm proud of how Gonzalo competed tonight.
Great win. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
That's Luke Norman, head coach of the Highland Cougars. Again, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, highly rated Indian Hills coming back for the rematch here. So stick with us. For the Sultan of Sound, Jim Yeager, this is a Marvelous One, Marvelous Mark Masters. We will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Good night, everyone.